Hello, I'm back out and I'm on mesters like I said I would be. Rods haven't been out long. I was on the night shift last night. So when I finished this morning, got home, quick shower, didn't get a shave out. Had a couple of coffees, stuff in the car and got down here and had a good walk around. It's been rammed because it's Easter weekend, isn't it? Apparently Friday and Saturday it was just about full. But it's Monday now and I think there's only 4 of us on. So I'm on big mesters. I had a look at little mesters, no one on there. And I see a fish top. And that nearly made me jump on there. But I thought, no, I'll give it a go on here. Because I only fished this big mesters once and I had a 21 common, didn't I? And lost one and had a tension of bream, I think. So we'll see how this session goes. So it's getting on now, it's gone 4 o'clock I think. But it's another nice peg. And there be the lake. You just flip it round. Yeah, there's the lake. You see that bank there, the reason of trees, that's that causeway. The other side of that is Little Mesters where I was last week. Anyway, so where have I got my rods? Down this margin. It's clear all the way down this margin. So I've got one down there, not that far down, just past where this bit of tree sticks out. And that's in 7 foot of water and that's clear. I've got one over to the reeds over there, where these bushes are here. The close to the reeds, probably about 2 foot off, that's in about 6.5 foot as well. That's clear, that's really clear. And then the trees out in front, this one, halfway between me and that tree, I've got one there for now. And that's clearish. But when I sent the boat out, because I put the sonar on to try and find spots, and it picked 3 fish up there, so that's why I put one there. Well, as you can see, nice peg again. This is about the furthest you've got to walk on any of the pegs. You've got to go up all these steps. Look, it's terrible, isn't it? Most of the other pegs you park right on the peg. So yeah, that takes you to the end where I am and on to Little Mesters. And that's where you come in, you go right round there. This is where I'm parked now, and that's where I'm fishing. My eyes clearing up a bit. My ears aren't. Got an infection in my left ear, wasn't it? In my left eye. Well, the eye started clearing up a bit and my left ear started clearing up a bit, but now my right ear started leaking stuff as well, so it's moved to that one now I think. So I wonder if my right eye is going to start as well. Who knows? I had dramas when I got home last week. I thought I'd lost my aerial for me for the screen on my sonar. For that. Bit dark, innit? But yeah, the aerial on the back. Can't see, can you? It wasn't in the bag. I thought, I bet it's dropped out when I was here. So I ordered another one on eBay. I thought I've lost it here. And when I got it, I had to walk round there to where I was fishing last week and looked over the grass, not there. So like I say, anyway, I ordered another. And when I sat in up, unfolded the bed chair, and what's in the bed chair? My aerial. But hey ho, I've got a spare now, haven't I? It's nice, it's been warm today, a bit cooler now. Just put my top on. Been in my t-shirt all day. Might have a beer in a minute and do my tea. Bailey's down with his family, he's brought his kids down. He bought me a sack of pellets, I ordered them last week when I was on. But I didn't know if he remembered or not, but he did. That was good of him, so I've got a sack of pellets in the car. Not got something in my flip-flop. Get out! You're loving all this, aren't you? I had an energy drink on the way, and when I got it, you know how you push your cans up to make them smaller so you don't fill all your rubbish bag up. Slice the top of my thumb. So, good job I fetched first aid, little first aid kit with me, innit? It's pretty deep, it's bleeding a lot. Oh, that's a great start to the session. It's usually the case though, working nights, that's why when I go fishing after a night shift and something goes wrong, it always does, because you're tired, aren't you? Tired and grumpy. Yeah, I have to keep cleaning my ears. I've got baby wipes, but I don't know, it's like a wax what it leaks, isn't it? Don't know if I've got a cold in my ear, but it's like the ear infection I had this side, so I got started on that side now. It's probably my brain's all melting and deteriorating and falling out my ears, isn't it? Not like I had a lot of brain to start with, but I'm having less now, that's all coming out. But I'm going to get off, just a quick intro, and I will catch you in the morning, or hopefully in the night with a fish. Babe was saying there's been quite a few out the last couple of days, but this thing when it's been nearly full, I don't know how much bait's gone in. So there's going to be, I think there's going to be a lot of bait out there. So it's a free feed for them, isn't it? So how they're going to pick my up bait up, we shall see. Like you say, you can't catch them at home, can you? So anyway, I'm going to shoot now. My thumb's throbbing a bit. Think about doing my tea. Didn't get no microwave chips. Because it was Saturday night, I was on, I thought, oh, I'll Google it, see if Aston is having tomorrow. I didn't think it would be, it'd be an Easter Sunday. But it said it was. It said, oh yeah, it's hopping. No, it wasn't. I thought, oh, it'd be hopping at 10 then, it'd be Sunday hours like normal, like 10 to 4. So I didn't go to bed after I got home from work, had a shower, and watched a bit of YouTube, and went to Aston's to get my microwave chips. Oh, a lot boarded up, it was boarded up, it was locked, shut. Oh, great. So I ended up going to the corner shop near me. They didn't have any. So I got waffles, potato waffles, that's alright. I've got potato waffles instead of chips this session. But, there you go. It's a change, isn't it? Right, I'll give you one last little look at the lake. And then I shall shoot. There you go. There's the rods. And here's the lake. Like this geese have been on again and this one was attacking him. Oh, it attacked my bait boat as well. So when I sent my boat out, it come towards that, puffing itself up. But mine, it's got like daylight, it's got like running lights on the car, but then it's got high beams. I turned them on full, aimed it at it and went towards it. He didn't like that, it backed off. So 1-0 to me. Anyway, I'm waffling for the sake of waffling. Sit on my little bench. That's where I've been sat most of the day. Sit on there and watch the water. It's been warm, but it's getting a bit colder now. See, a bit cloudy. Anyway, again, I said again, I shall catch you in the morning. Bye for now. Morning all. And I had one at midnight. A bream again. Decent sized bream, but a bream. But on the good side, on the bright side, I had one this morning, just for first light, like 5:30ish. Whereby it got a beep, it probably went up a little bit, then didn't move, then another beep, it went up again. And then like another one, and another beep, went up again, so it was tied to the alarm. So I thought, it's probably another bream or maybe a tench. Lifted into it, and it was a little bit solid. What it had done, where I got my middle rod, there was a bit of weed to the right of it. And I'm fishing just off that, because that's where the fish are hanging out. That's where I think they're hanging out. So that's why I got the slow beast. It moves slow into the weed and probably sat in the weed and it moved. So I thought it weeded up, but I could feel it moving, so I poured it, you know, walked out of it like you do. And then it started fighting a bit, then it come clear of the weed. And it was like a dead weight for a bit. I thought it must have weed around it, it might be a tench, but it's got a ball of weed around it. It wasn't until I got it in, probably 3 or 4 rod lengths out, that it started fighting like a carp then. I thought, oh, that's definitely a carp. Anyway, I got it in, and it's a fish known as a sergeant at 29.5 pound. So happy days. It's one of the sought after fish in here. So I'm still on a bit of a roll, aren't I? I had the biggest out of Nuddock, Francesca, and a couple of 30s and that, so I was doing alright on there. Then it's my first time on big mesters this year, and I've had one of the 18 from here at just under £30. So things are looking up. Thumb's still sore, changed it all, put a new plaster on. And my ears are still playing up, just let them clean out. Still leaking, whatever they're leaking. Like I say, I think it's my brain. I think it's liquid, that my brain's gone liquidised and it's coming out my ears. But my fishing brain must still be sort of half waking, because like I say, I've had one. Oh. Right, gotta go. Sorry for that interruption. But I lost it, didn't I? You can see I got the boat, I had to go get the boat. I went out in the boat, weeded me up. Got right over it and, you know, handballed it in and it had gone. So then I come back in, sulking, sat here, and that was my minnow rod. Then my left one went bending round. And I was on that pretty quick, so I was here on it straight away. I felt it great, so that had gone through a wee bed as well. And I wheeled it in and pulled in, and it was getting heavy, and I just thought it's just a ball of weed, innit? And it was. So I lost 2 in about the space of half hour. Not good. But then again, I still had the 29.5, didn't I? So not bad either. And that's the problem when you got weedy waters. I'm fishing clearish spots, but you're always near weed beds, and obviously the fish know where they are, don't they? So I've rebaited them 2 rods, and I've moved them a bit further away from where the weed is. Not a lot further away, because obviously there was feed in there, wasn't there? So I don't want to be too far away from where to pick my bait up. But a little bit further away from the weed bed, just give me a little more chance to get control of them before they get their heads in it. But hey ho, there you go. Thumb's throbbing again. I've got my caramel latte now, going up in the world. And you can see the boat, can't you? There. Yeah, so I had to bring I just thought my tip was just juddering a little bit, but no bleep. Nah. Yeah, so them 2 come in, what I had bites on, and rebaited them out again, which I didn't want to be doing at that time, but they're out now again. Then they'll all get done again at probably about 6 o'clock. Then they'll stay out until I leave in the morning. So I shall get off, finish my latte. I might have a couple of potato waffles. Itch me stubble, I'm going to have a shave, aren't I? And then I shall have a little grandad nap. And then catch you later. But just before I bait up again, or after I've baited up again. So I'll put the little clip of the 29 on after this. And see you later on, because I'm sulking. But then again, I'm not sulking that bad, it's fishing, innit? I've had sessions on state, I'm coming on stables, but I was losing more than I was landing. And that wasn't because of the weed, it was just falling off. But yeah, I'm going to get something to eat, and I shall catch you later. Bye for now. Morning. Had a bream at midnight, and I've just had this one this morning, 29.5 pound. If he'll behave. There you go. 29.5 off Mesters mirror. Thank you very much. I'll just get some photos and jobs are good 'un. Evening all. Oh, 6:10, just got the rods back out. And I'm going to do my tea too, and I've done this little bit. But nothing's happened this afternoon. And the wind's, if you can see, it's pushing the water in this corner, so you'd think it'd push them down here. But the problem is the weed. It's not high, it is in the summer, because when I walked down here last year and I had to walk around, it's to the top this end, you can see it, nearly all this end has got weed right to the top. But the problem is it's growing now, and it is all over the bottom like I showed you in the margins. But when your rod's out, unless you fish like French style, with your rod's stuck in here, if I get in this peg again, that's what I'll do, I'll put the longer legs on my pod. So I've got the rods pointing up to try and keep them over the week. Because when you bring it in, even when I had a fish, when I brought them in tonight, it's, as soon as you lift into it, it's heavy. It's because all the weeds got round your line. Like I say, the spots I'm fishing are fairly clear. Clear enough to fish on, obviously, because I've had them fish. I've had 2 and lost 2, haven't I? But it's just a pain. That's why it's weird when you get bites. Because as soon as the fish takes some line, it's putting the line through the weed, which is on the bottom. It's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches. Maybe 2 or 3 inches high, but it's putting it through that, and that's all clogging onto the line. I'm waiting to get some boilies out, but my mate the seagulls are here, so I'm waiting for them to go. Now just flip your hand. There's one of them, look, the flying rats. I think the other 3 or 4 are gone. Don't know if you can see the white van over there. Babe, behind that tree, that's where I was when I was on Little Mesters last week. Because he's in the same peg I was on then. That's where he's parked. So seagull, off you go. As soon as he goes, I'll get some boilies out. There's the boilies, the old bug. And that's my pellet mix. There's like house pellets in there, mini crayfish, no maxi crayfish, some bug pellets, some beta stim pellets, some crushed boilies, that's about it, no special. There's the boilies all been glugged and lively, look well appetising. So we'll put it on that one. Oh no, that's too far, that's far away. Yeah, so I'm going to get off, get my tea, try and get some more bait out, get some boilies out, all up there now. Might make another brew, and they'll get fed up of waiting for me and then go, hopefully. Look at them. I think they're doing the last little patrol because this is, I'm guessing, when most people bait up. But you're out of luck, so I ain't even going to bother trying my all there. Right, I'm going because there's no happening. They're all set for the night. Like I say, you can see how they set this sort of low. So having them up in the air, European style, will help with the weed, because I'm fishing fairly out. Like the one on them reeds, that's about 80 odd yards. So there's a lot of water between me and there, where there is weed, which is clagging on the line. Same in the middle one. Not so much, but still some. But I'm laying in the lake, and it's only the second time I've been on here. And it's less weedy the other end where I was the first time I come on. It's still weedy, but less, or less than this end. Like I say, this end gets really thick when the weed comes up. You can see it comes right to the top, all over in this end. Right, I'm going. You don't want to hear me weedy stories, do you? And I should catch you all in the morning, as I'm packing up, or after I've packed up, or just before I pack up, or whenever. So bye for now. Yeah, bye for now. And I should catch you later. Just want them seagulls to piss off. It'd be dark. Nah, I can still get some bait out when it's dark, can't I? I say my bites last night, I had one at midnight and one first light this morning, so. But then again, I had another two this morning, what I lost. It looks like morning time's bite time. But whatever, I'm going. Bye for now. Morning all. And it was pretty much a night like the night before. But everything happened a bit earlier. You see I only got one rod out. The rod to the far reed line, where I had the bream the first night about midnight, I had a bream again last night about 9:30 though, earlier. And I was going to put it back out, but thought I'm not, because that's 2 nights running bream have come from that spot. So I'm guessing bream fish feed from there. That's why that my left hand rod stayed in. And then this morning, earlier again, yesterday morning, I think it was about 5:30, wasn't it? This morning it was about 4:30, so earlier again, my right hand rod, down this near margin, the first bite I've had on that was on the bug wafter, which I didn't rebait last night. That one I left out, because the wafters are hard, aren't they, so you know that's going to stay on. But obviously me normal freezer up baits, they start breaking down, don't they? So I didn't want to leave them out a full 24 hours just in case it started breaking down. So I changed them, but I left that. Anyway, long story short, like I say, yeah, right hand rod. That stoved off this morning about 4:30ish. Shot out to the middle of the lake. When I got to it, it got through some weed because I felt it grating. It was hard, but like you do, just central pressure, I eased it through and it come through the weed. Then it fought pretty well, got it in. Looked in the net and I thought, great, a common. I will add the clip at the end of this. And on the clip I call it a mirror for some reason. I think that's because my ears, I told you, my brain's disintegrating and coming out of my ears. So yeah, so on the clip I call it a mirror. And it ain't a mirror, it's a common. Anyway, I put a bit of text on it as well saying it's a common. I do know it's a common. So, not bad overall. So I've had 6 runs, lost 2, and landed 4 2 bream, 2 carp, and lost 2 carp. So not a bad little session. It's only my second time on here, and my first time in this peg, and I've had 2 of the named fish. I've had the sergeant, that was the mirror, and the common I had, it was 27.4. It's known as the Razorback Common. So I've had 2 of the A-teamish on my second session on here. And my first session on here I had a 21 common, didn't I? So I ain't doing bad. And I had anything under 20 yet. And like I say, little mesters are blank. Well, I had a tension, a bream, so next week I might go back on little mesters. See if I can have one out of there. It depends when I get here, what pegs are free, etc, etc. But I am going to start the slow pat down now. I'll put the clip on the fish at the end of here, the common, not the mirror like I call it on the clip, but there you go, have a little laugh. I did when I played it back. What were you on about? Dude. But hey ho, that's me. And what was that? Was that are you catching that? Fish topping out there. It's not a million miles away from where my middle rod is, the only little one left out. I'm just to the right of that, same sort of distance, but to the right. So I might get another one, I might get another run on camera. And hope this one doesn't weave me up so I'm out in the boat again. But yeah, that's all I got to say. So I'm gonna shoot, start the slow pat down, get home from work tonight, so I've got a few bits to do at home, and then chill a bit, get some more sleep. I didn't get a lot of sleep again, as you know, it's like on the bank every hour, 2 hours you wake up, have a little look out, your bobbins move, no, back to sleep, like that sort of night. Yeah, so get some sleep this afternoon before I'm back at work tonight. I've got some 3 days holiday booked in May, second week of May I think. So I might go on holiday then, because it's a bit further in here. It's at Woot, it's nearer Donny than here, if you know what I mean. This is Scunny, then Donny's a bit further and it's going out further. Yeah, so I should be on there. I'll probably do 3 nights on there. But then again, I could do 3 nights on here, don't it? I'd like it on here now I'm sort of catching. And it hasn't took me long to sort this, suss this peg out. But there you go, like I say, I'm waffling now, so I'm going to finish me caramel latte, which is quite nice. Nice frothy head on it. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, and I'll put the clip on the end. And if I do have another one before I bring my last rod in, for pat down, get my last rod in, and I'll stick it on in. I might stick my right rod back out again for the last hour and a half or whatever. But then again, I'm happy. I'm happy. I've had 2 nice looking fish. Not so happy about the 2 I lost, but hey ho. Not so happy about the bream, but bream's a bream and it's a fish. So less waffling, more getting pat down and getting home. And I'll catch you on the next one. Like I say, hopefully I'll be back out next week, and I should think I'll be back on here. But I'll either be on it, the main lake where I am now, or I could be on Little Mesters. I'll keep an eye on the Facebook page and see if there's been anything coming out of Little Mesters. I know there's a 30 in there, Petal I think is it called. So I might have a go for that. So catch you all later. Bye for now. Right, there you go. 27 and a half, 27 and a quarter. Off Mesters. Mirror carp. Happy days. Hey, hey. See you in a minute.